Hello my cyber angels, welcome back to my little space on the internet where we talk about my cozy hobbies and latest hyperfixations. There we go. It's been a while since I've said that. It has been a while since I've made a video. I've been, honestly, there's multiple factors. So yeah, I started my new job about a month ago now. I went from working 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. to working 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. So literally like complete opposite schedule. I'm liking the schedule. I feel like I'm definitely starting to realize that I am a night person. I, for some reason, for the longest time, was trying to convince myself that I was a morning person. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's been a couple other things as well. I haven't been on my like ADHD meds and stuff because of a long story. Hopefully gonna be getting them back in the next week or two. So that's good. But that's also made it hard for me to stay focused and like really, I don't know, I just haven't been really focused lately. That's mainly it. Besides adjusting to a whole different schedule, I was also just really unfocused and kind of unmotivated. And yeah. So that's basically what I've been doing since I've been gone. But we're here today with a little video. Hopefully it's not too long because, man, editing has been probably the hardest part. Fun fact, I've filmed like 3 videos in the last month. And I've started to edit them and hated them and then deleted them. So hopefully today's actually goes up. That is the goal, to actually have this one go up. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of like my recent favorites. Just kind of just updating you guys on like what I've been up to, what hobbies I've been doing, what things I've been liking lately, stuff like that. Just a hopefully short and sweet video. And then hopefully after this video goes up, I finally will have that motivation to go back into uploading normally. I want to do an updated Pokemon binder tour, which is the video I was supposed to post instead of this one. So that should be coming probably the next video after this one. I was gonna say like let's start with different categories, but honestly most of it is like hobbies, because when I'm not working I'm just playing video games lately. It's basically what I've been doing. The only non-hobby thing I have here would be these shoes. So I guess I'll just go with the shoes. So these are, I don't even know what the brand is. Asylum, that's their name. I kept getting ads for these like Mary Jane type shoes, but they're advertised as like super comfy for work and stuff like that. And so I've been seeing them on my feeds for like honestly like a year. I kept sending it to my girlfriend and being like, oh, I should get these, like these look really comfy and they're cute, whatever. Never got them. And then when I got this new job, I got that ad again and I sent it to her and I was like, oh, I really should get these now because these will be like perfect for the office because I have like a business casual dress code now, and I was like, oh, these will be like nice little office shoes and maybe I should finally get them. And then my girlfriend was like, oh, let me get them for you as like a new job like gift. So she got me them. When I was like sending it to her, like I kept like sending it to her like every few months and being like, oh, I need to get these. I never sent it as like, oh, like I need to get these, hint 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 hint. It was more like, oh, I need to get these when I have like money next paycheck, and then like my paycheck would come and I would just like wouldn't think about it. So it was never like trying to like get her to buy it for me, but it just like happened out that way. And I'm really glad I have them though. I wear them every day. They're really comfortable. And yeah, those are like my favorite shoes at the moment. Those are like the only shoes I wear besides my Crocs, which I'm wearing right now. Yeah, I have these like dusty old platform Crocs by now. I had a lot of gibbets on them. I lost most of them. This one says Ube all day, and my other one just has like a Junji Ito charm on it. One thing I've really gone to love from having a Filipino girlfriend is I love ube. Ube is so good. There's like a Filipino bakery near us. First off, they have delicious ube pancakes, and like I've never ate a pancake like that because it was like the pancake, like the ube, it was a ube pancake, but it was also like literally sitting in like a soup of like ube syrup, which probably doesn't sound very good for you, but oh my god, it was so good. I've never had a pancake like absolutely soaked like that. But then they also have in their bakery section these ube coffee cakes, and those are so freaking good. They also have an ube, I think it's ube cold foam for their coffee, which is also really good. It's usually what I get. Anyways, let's go into my hobbies and stuff like that. Let's start with this big guy right here. This has been my favorite plushie lately, Mr. Trubbish. My girlfriend went to New York last week. I couldn't afford to go, so she went with her brother, and they went to the Nintendo store, and she saw this guy, and she bought him for me because she knows how much I love Trubbish, which is such a random thing, but I really do love Trubbish, and I've been loving this plushie. He's so comfortable. I've been sleeping with him as like my pillow the last few nights, and yeah, so he's like my favorite plushie at the moment. And then this binder is my favorite binder. I've moved it into a slightly nicer binder than what it used to be in, and I mean, this binder in general is like a favorite of mine, but there's a particular page that I'm working on that I've been really satisfied with, besides obviously my Groom Snarl page. Yeah, so this page is a page I put together, I am putting together since like a week or two ago, and this is going to be my bug page. Basically, first off, if you guys didn't know, I was a plant biology student for a while, a botany student. Unfortunately, I ended up switching my major in literally junior year of my college degree. So I was about to get my degree, and I ended up switching my major because I realized that with my chronic illnesses and allergies and stuff like that, it makes working in an outside setting really hard for me. And I knew there was other ways to go about it, like I didn't have to work outside, but the way I had envisioned that career for me was to be like in the field and like to be outside. Yeah, my whole point with that, that was a really long tangent. So I worked in a greenhouse, and one of the classes I took was entomology, which is the study of insects, and I loved that class so much. And so when I started to notice a pattern of like bug Pokemon, how they're like kind of like zoomed in, like especially these three, I'll show you closer in a second. I was like, oh, I should make a bug page. It's just like bugs that are like kind of like zoomed in a little bit. There we go. There's the bug page so far. And then there's one more card that I would say is like my favorite recently. There's a couple. I got a really good haul of cards the other day. This Rowlet from the new set is really, really cute. Also, I'm getting allergies in here, so don't mind me if I start sounding sick. This Aurora's is also really freaking adorable. I've been really enjoying her. She's actually on my team in Pokemon X at the moment. But the card lately that has been really capturing my heart has been this Stuffle card. This cute little Stuffle card is so cute. Love it so much. And it's gonna go in my Pokedex binder, and he's gonna be sitting right next to his evolution, which is Beware. So those two together are gonna be so cute. And yeah, those are my favorite cards at the moment. Right, next up has been this Sony Walkman that I got off eBay the other week at this point. I think it was like a month ago at this point. Yeah, I've been really enjoying this. I never had a Walkman as a kid. I was always an iPod kid. Walkmans were a little bit before my time. But I got one off of eBay. It's obviously like pretty run down. It works perfectly. The only thing that doesn't work is the volume button. I don't know if there's a way to fix that eventually. I will definitely look into it. But basically, even if you move the volume button, it doesn't change the volume. Fortunately, the volume wasn't low. It's like stuck on a high volume. So it's fine to listen to, but I will say I can't listen to it like casually like around other people, because then I can't hear anybody. It's a little too loud. I wish it was stuck like a little less. I wish it was stuck on a volume a little lower. Basically, this has been allowing me to listen to my CDs in more than just my car, because I listen to my CDs in mostly my car when I go to work and come back from work. And it finally granted me the ability to cancel Spotify. I'm basically waiting to get a Walkman or something of the sort to play CDs, because I just wanted to make sure I had a place to play my stuff when I'm home. This Girly Pop right here has been used a lot recently. I finally added a bunch of new songs, probably like 100 new songs. I finally have more music to listen to on here. So I've been using it a lot, and also the volume is better on this one because it actually changes. These wired headphones. These are just Apple wired headphones. I am so picky about headphones and earphones and stuff. Headphones, I don't know if my ears are just sensitive or what, but like the constant like pushing against my ears just makes them hurt. I work with a headset at work now, and I will say, like, my ears hurt like every night. I typically enjoy earphones more. So I still have them. I have the AirPods, which are great. They work fine. But because I'm using a lot of like older stuff, like obviously these don't have Bluetooth, so I have to get wired ones. But I've been really enjoying these because my issue with earphones is I think I have small ears. So some earphones don't fit comfortably. I've always liked the fit of AirPods. I think they fit perfectly in my ears. They don't come out, stuff like that. So I was like, oh, but they don't think there's no way they sell those anymore. And yeah, they're still available. So I bought them from Apple. This has been a recent like favorite of mine again, because I used to use them as a kid all the time. The music I've been listening to lately, it's kind of random. So first thing is gonna be this Little Shop of Horrors CD. My girlfriend, when she went to New York, she also went to see Little Shop of Horrors off Broadway, and she saw this CD there, so she bought it for me. And one, I'm obviously collecting CDs again, I'm listening to CDs, but two, Little Shop of Horrors is one of my favorite musicals. I think it's only beat by like Rocky Horror Picture Show. After listening to this in the car, and I was so excited, and I was like, oh man, I wish I saw that show. I was also like, oh my god, I really need the Rocky Horror Picture Show soundtrack from the movie specifically. So hopefully I can get my hands on that soon. But yeah, this has been a nice little thing to listen to in my car. And then on top of that, I have this. I burned 3 new CDs this week. I burned Crybaby, I burned K through 12, and then I burned basically all of Ghost Town songs. If you don't know Ghost Town, they were I don't even know what their genre was. They were like some kind of rock mixed with like dubstep, and it was from like the 2014, around that time. They were my favorite band for a long time. I even won like a giveaway that they had, so I got a free shirt and I got a free painted because if you know Ghost Town, you know that they had their own artists for a while who drew all their cover arts. I won a original piece from that artist as well. I wonder if the picture's still like somewhere. I'm sure I could find it if I really look. So yeah, they were my favorite band for a while, and I recently in the last year started listening to them again, and I just really enjoy their music. It's definitely not for everyone, but because like I said, it's like dubstep in it, but I don't know, it like I think it's definitely a lot of nostalgia, but also I just like I don't know, I like their music. So I finally burned their songs onto a CD. Also, if you're wondering what my favorite songs in both of those CDs are, is it called, I think it's called Grow For Me, right? Or Grow? I think that's what it's called. I really like that song. I like Suddenly Seymour. I like the intro song, like the Little Shop of Horrors. That song, I like that song a lot. And then also, man, Skid Row is also a good song. Then for Ghost Town, my favorites are Monster. I like Black Moon. I feel like Monster is like my #1 favorite Ghost Town song. I really like that song. Dr. Doctor's a good one too. There's a lot of good songs, but I would say Monster is my top song, and I would say the Grow For Me song is my top song from Little Shop of Horrors. And as a little bonus, Rocky Shop of Horrors is my favorite song. Rocky Shop of Horrors is crazy. Rocky Horror Picture Show is... Time Warp's a good one. Oh, you know, Time Warp, but also the last one, where they're all in corsets. And just 7 hours old, truly beautiful to behold. What is this song called? Rose Tints My World. It's beyond me, help me, mommy. And then we're gonna get into the last part of this video, which is just gonna be the games I've been playing recently. So we'll start with my 3DS, which I have pulled out of the drawer again. I mean, I would say out of all the consoles I have at the moment, all of them, I would say the one that gets used the most is probably my 3DS and my Switch. Those are like the 2 things that get used the most. Oh. Yeah, it's been a while since we talked, huh? I got a Switch too. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. And I have been playing Pokemon X. So as you can see, I'm in the middle of a battle here. And there we go. Alright, so this is my team at the moment. I have Minfu, who I cannot wait to evolve into the little cunty queen that she is. And then I have Braixen. That was my starter that I ended up choosing. Then we have Floette, which is giving me the most issues at the moment. She just feels so weak compared to the rest of my team, but I've put so much energy into her that it's really hard to get me to like take her off the team, but I think she will probably be replaced soon, probably. We have War Turtle, we have Mara, And then we have Meowstic, which is a Pokemon that I've never used on my team before, but I've really am impressed with Meowstic's performance. So there will be some changes at some point. Like I think I'm going to try to get either Leafeon or Phantom. I'm not sure which one I want just yet. Oh, and I want Wailmer instead of I want Wailord instead of Blastoise, low-key. I know that sounds crazy, but I just have never played with Wailord before, and I really kind of want to play with him. So yeah, that is my Pokemon X team at the moment. I'm in like the Glittering Cave or something, like the Reflection Cave at the moment. So I just finished my second badge. And then we have, this is my Switch 2. I did get a Switch 2 really impulsively a couple weeks ago now. And did I get it for Pokopia? Yes, I did. I mean, I kind of already knew that I was going to get a Switch 2 at some point because I usually get every new Pokemon game, and it looks like Pokemon Winds and Waves is going to be Switch 2 exclusive. Fun fact, I didn't know Pokopia was a Switch 2 exclusive until a few days before it released. And then finally I was like, you know what, fuck it. I was like, let me get the Switch 2, and then let me get Pokopia. And so I did get them. I will say I've been taking a break from Pokopia. I was playing it a lot for the first, like, 2 weeks, week and a half. I was playing it a lot. I will say I got really quickly overwhelmed by this game. There's just a lot of freedom in it, and that's good. But you do have a lot of freedom, and if you're not someone who likes to have a lot of freedom to build and stuff like that, I don't think this is a game you would like, because there's just a lot of stuff you can do in this game. So I needed to take a break. I was working on the first world, Withered Wastelands, but also I'm working on Bleak Beach, and I'm kind of on Bleak Beach. I'm kind of on Bleak Beach at the moment, trying to get it to look nicer. So I can show you what I have so far. It's nothing too crazy, honestly. Like, I haven't been making anything crazy like some of the builds online have been. But here is my Bleak Beach. That's my little house. I haven't worked on these. These are all going to be demolished to be replaced with other places. And then haven't really done much. And if you go over here, you can see a little bit of progress. I made like a little plaza here. I have like a little park area for now. And then I started this building. It's gonna be 2 floors. I haven't obviously gotten there. And then there's gonna be another one next to it in a different color. And there's just basically a vendor in here. But we have Aldino in here, but I think Zora is actually the one selling stuff right now. Is that a bike? Whoa. And then it's gonna have an upstairs that if you don't fall, because I can't see where I'm going. Yeah, anyway, so it has an upstairs that obviously I haven't started on yet, but this is gonna be a little bit of a balcony. It's gonna have like an area for them to sleep in, and then like I said, there's gonna be another one right here. So that is that area, and then I have some huts on the beach here and a little bit of habitats over here. This is where Lapras stays. Okay, and then I have a little bit more going on in the wastelands than I do at Bleak Beach. So let's look through here. This is my home. It's obviously not super furnished yet. There's a lot of stuff, but not like a cohesive thing going on. And upstairs we have me and Chansey's rooms. This is going to be Chansey's room. Trust me, it's not going to stay like this. It's just all I have at the moment. It's going to be very pink and cute. And then this is going to be my side here, which I haven't really done much of, but obviously it's going to be like a little gaming kind of room. Hello, Chansey. Alright, and then if we head outside, here is my house here. On the back, we have my boy, Garbodor. I put like a little place for him here for now, so that's where he is. And then just in front of my house, we have a little bit of a garden going. This is all stuff that hasn't been done yet. But right next to my house, we have a little Clefairy garden kind of thing here where Clefairy stays. And then if you go down here, we have a house that I believe is unoccupied. Yep. And then we keep going down. This area is kind of untouched right now. I was kind of building a path over, but haven't done much. That's just the beginning area where you start putting all the habitats down, so I haven't fixed it yet. And then over here we have the Pokemon Center. We have a Pikachu fountain. We've got some chairs, a little bit of a plaza going on here. A little bit of a picnic up here. Then if we go down, we have just a little bit of natural water garden areas. There's Charmander's little hut over there. Got some trees. I think I have all the berries now. A little Chansey garden, some more huts. We just have some pathing going over to where the garden area is, a little tiny garden area, and that's where you get to Bleak Beach. That little house right there is where I put my storage at the moment. Past the Pikachu fountain, we don't have too much, but we do have this little wild area. This is where Combi and the Vespiquen is. This is untouched. This is kind of starting to be fixed. And then over here is basically untouched, but I did make start a little cave area for all the dry Pokemon basically, so they're all here. I moved Drifloon here because every time it rained her fires would go out, so I just put them here. And then we have the other ones here as well. And then Onyx is also here, but he's just not here at the moment. That is kind of all I have for Pokopia right now. I haven't done like I said, no crazy builds yet. I was really just playing like the main story. I was trying to unlock the plaster walls, and I finally unlocked them, and now I need to unlock glass so I can actually start working on buildings and stuff like that. So that is what I was doing last time I played. Like I said, I haven't played in like a few days now. So that's that. And then last thing would be my Steam Deck. I pulled it out of a little mini retirement there for a second because I was so engrossed in my in my DS and my Switch that I haven't touched it in a while. But I pulled it out the last 2 days because with the Steam sale, I bought 2 new games. But I bought Schedule 1 because me and my friends really wanted to play that together. Schedule 1, and then I also finally bought Kingdom Hearts 3, which I grew up playing Kingdom Hearts. It was one of the first games I played as a kid, and I love that series so much. But as I grew up, I just never continued to follow it, and I've never played Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, I've never played Kingdom Hearts 3, which is kind of crazy because, like I said, I was really obsessed with Kingdom Hearts for a while. So I finally bought it, and I started it up, I think, 2 days ago now, and I've been playing that. I have, like, 8 hours in it so far, so nothing too crazy. And then I also started to replay Cyberpunk 2077, because I played this for the first time, I want to say, like, last year, and I was really obsessed with the game, and I was trying to tell my best friend that I think she would really like Cyberpunk, so she finally bought it too. I don't think she's played it just yet, but she finally bought it on the Steam sale as well. And I was trying to tell her, like, she would love Cyberpunk. I think she would love this game. And as I was telling her about it, I was like, oh my god, I love this game. I want to replay it. So I've made a new character, and I'm just now starting. I'm playing it really slowly, though, because obviously I'm playing a couple other games at the moment, and this is a replay, so I'm trying to give more emphasis to games I haven't played. Yeah, those are the games that I've been playing recently. Like I said, I've been basically just playing a lot of games between my work shifts at this point, which is, I need to, like, start doing other things instead of just playing games, but it happens sometimes. That's my startup. Like, I'm on spring break right now, but that ends today. Yeah, that ends today, so I have to get my shit together and get back into, like, focus and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. That's what's been up here. Yeah, that is basically my little favorites video. Hopefully it wasn't too freaking long. Knowing me, it probably was, but yeah, let me know what your favorites recently have been, if that's music, games, hobbies, whatever you want to tell me about. Hopefully I'll see you soon with a new video. Please subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!